what they do this time. Maybe some more pushing style.
All right. I got to say right here, the two picks, the two big strength heroes that were just picked up. Pebbles, I'll say this about M8M. I've watched and cast probably about 10 of their games now. Don Juano played Pebbles in about 6 of those games. And I want to say that he won or did very, very well in almost all of them. Don Juano is a phenomenal Pebbles. So throwing him back onto his comfort hero might not be as strong as it was a month ago, but still comfortable. Prisoner 945 on the other side. This is one that Brodex was playing for Team Excellent. They tried to bring in Pee-wee during his first matches of the Sound Blaster Heroes League, threw him on Prisoner. I wasn't impressed. I didn't think that he was doing particularly well on it. We'll see if it's going to be Pee-wee or Nox this time, but it's certainly going to be interesting to see how effective the Prisoner is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he buy the also famous Ice brand on Prisoner?
Was that Pee-wee's Prisoner? I think so.
I do believe that was Pee-wee's Prisoner.
I think that was a full Dawnbringer Prisoner eventually.
Yeah.
Anyways,
they got a really strong combination though. Tempest, Bubbles, Prisoner. Like how could you say no to that? The early game team fights are going to be super strong. I'm looking to see them pick like the hardest carry they can imagine now, like Moon Queen or Dark Lady or maybe even Dampier if the Hellborn team allows it. They did go for the jungler, so maybe not super afraid of a trialing coming out from the Legion side. And they're just going to give Nox a really, really hard carry to just farm him up with, I feel. That should be their game plan, and I can see Pee-wee playing Prisoner though. I feel like even though he did have that one time where he did buy the Ice Brand and all those things, I think it was Pee-wee. I'm not sure, but he played a really good Prisoner the next game, or like the next week or something when he had to play it again. And he's definitely a player that's capable of playing these not hard carry heroes as well. Like he's played Monkey King and done a really good job with that, and roams really effectively. So I don't think it's one of his worst heroes. I would like much rather see him on Prisoner than maybe on like Pebbles or Fade. So yeah, no, I think that's still a pretty good pickup considering.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how it does work out here. Now, M8M did take quite a bit of time with those second bans, so they're running quite low on reserves. Excellent. Going to be a little bit faster here, but the ban's going out. Glacius, Torturer being banned out here by Pi. Say, okay, you guys like to run those ones as your supports. We're going to force you into either that Aluna, Pyromancer, maybe even an Amphora still here on the board, unless you want to go out of your comfort zone. And then Wretched Hag, Moon Queen, got Rowley, Lodestone. So a couple of your suicides and a couple of your carries. But CD sneaks through.
Yep, CD goes through the stage, and I think that's not a bad pick at all. You got an Ophelia, you got a Pebbles, you got a Master of Arms. They got to clear, like, they want to go for that mid game kind of old stay green strategy style, where you just go for those team fights. You get your blink, you just go fight, and CD is just a perfect hero for that. So, a little bit. I don't even know if you can call it old school yet, but it's kind of a little bit out of the meta. They want to just go for that kind of style. I think that's completely fine. However, you got to keep in mind, you're playing against a Prisoner, against the Bubbles, against the Tempest. These are 3 really scary heroes to push against. They can punish you really, really hard if you just make some misplays. And once again, you know that you're not, like, at least in terms of how famous you are, you're not, like, the superior team here. And going for this kind of a style, I think it might be a little bit scary. Soul Stealer being right-clicked.
That would be interesting, and it's definitely one that Excellent has used in the past. Nox loves that hero. That would set up Pee-wee to maybe play in the middle lane. Something else, I feel like Bassett's. I want to say I saw him play a decent Prisoner game once. It'd be kind of interesting to see like Pee-wee on Suicide Bubbles, Bassett's playing the Prisoner mid, and then Nox here in the short lane Soul Stealer. That could certainly be interesting. It's going to be a Pyromancer, though, so picking up the support here for Fine or Pew. I think it's probably going to be Fine's Pyro. He does typically play that one.
Yeah.
And plays it quite effectively. Yeah, he does. He plays a really good Pyro. Last pick over here for Mass Muchachos, though.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, he always finds like a bunch of farm on that hero. I remember, we haven't really played Excellent too much in tournaments, but the one time we played against him, he ended up having a Sheep Stick and a Blink Dagger. It was basically as if he was a carry.
Yeah, he's insane.
Hero.
Doc Obvious gonna be picking up the Pharaoh here, and so it's gonna be interesting lanes now. Master of Arms, Pebbles mid. They're probably gonna be squaring off against the Prisoner, and as we kind of said with Prisoner when he first came onto the scene, there's not really another dual lane that can beat Prisoner. unless you really screw up. And I would definitely say the Master of Arms Pebbles should have a hard time with Prisoner Pyromancer if all other things are equal.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in the middle lane, Prisoner's Hook, it's basically...
Silhouette.
Oh no. We'll get to that. But yeah, at almost all points in the game, he's able to hook you into the tower. And it's just so annoying. You gotta constantly, like, you're gonna miss creep kills because you don't want to get hooked. You gotta keep your eye on that. Like, whenever a hero goes for a creep kill, that's when the hook usually pops out. So a lot of time you're like, you walk up, fake, go for a creep. Oh, no, he didn't hook. Damn it. I just missed a creep kill for nothing. So it's going to be something that they got to be really worried about in the middle lane. And that's really, I think, one of the biggest strengths of any hook hero in the middle lane. But yeah, no, they picked Silhouette, and I just went no. And I think, like, looking at their lineup, they got Bubbles, who's a great setup hero. Prisoner sets up for a lot of damage very easily. Tempest as well. These are three really good, like, really early teamfight heroes. And then they go for Silhouette. And, like, I don't know what Nox is going to build. Probably the Dawnbringer. Hopefully not.
Probably Searing Light. Yep.
Yeah. Which is good. Better than the Nullstone. Now, Pewie's playing it, so I'm a little bit worried. It might be a Nullstone Silhouette. They're just not going to get a lot of damage out of the short lane here. I would have loved to see something like a Moon Queen, which they banned themselves. Or Soulstealer even. I think Soulstealer would have been a really good hero. A scary hero for the Legion team to push against.
Yeah, I completely agree. Soulstealer would have been neat. Now, with that being said, I think Pewee might go for some more stat-oriented builds here, like the Ghost Marchers into an Energizer and maybe even a Portal Key, but we might have a very early clash. Prisoner going to look for the hook here. Going to go ahead and pull Pebbles, and Pebbles is in some serious trouble? No follow-up stun coming in, I guess. I guess they don't really have much. And Bubbles didn't want to use the Shell Surf.
Yeah, not really sure about that. But yeah, okay, so ends up nothing happening. Interesting item choices on Pebbles though. He did not go for Buckler, instead he chose to go for Guardian Ring against Prisoner Pyro. Pyro's just gonna probably just pound in auto attacks.
Yeah.
And really, really try and force him out of the lane.
And he's gonna miss the block. Yeah, okay. I think he's actually gonna go top. I think this is actually going to be an aggressive pseudo tri-lane top with a Suicide Pharaoh mid.
I don't get it. I really don't. But yeah, the interesting lane swap. They Exxon actually reads it, and they're gonna try and tri-lane against it. This is a really smart board from Fine. It'll basically make Ophelia like it will not allow Ophelia to go into this jungle. It's not gonna happen. I don't really get it. Why do they want to go aggressive tri-lane? Is it Beef? Come on, tell me what's going on.
I think that they wanted to shut down the Silhouette. They wanted to prevent that farm. They were saying, okay, you can have all the free farm on your Prisoner that you want, but we're going to shut down the Silhouette. But here comes the lane swap. Silhouette now going to go up against Pharaoh. Silhouette will dominate this matchup. And up top, it's going to be tri-lane, or pseudo tri-lane versus pseudo tri-lane. And Prisoner being able to hook into his own tower gives them a distinct advantage up here. Excellent's got the much better lanes at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Excellent.
Oh, there's the hook. Wow. Yeah, it's a dead Pebbles. Maybe. No, Tower targeting the wrong target. Tower's like, yeah, see that creep. I guess mine.
He's pulling the Nox. Tower goes for the creep kills instead of the hero.
Oh, no.
No, but, alright, okay. So this is what they're doing. They're not swapping it up either. So, okay. Here's why you do not do this, though. Like, Silhouette and CD. Those are like the two heroes I would get free farm, right? CD needs about 4,000 gold plus boots to be effective. Silhouette needs like close to like 6,000 or 8,000 to really, really be effective and start doing damage. Like they would be so happy trading it. I don't like how they're setting up the lanes. I feel like last game they lost because of their decision making, so maybe not the biggest surprise that they go for this kind of a weird decision here. But I just would really like seeing them run it standard. You have an Ophelia. She can really easily gank from their own jungle. Hellborn jungle, she's not gonna have a good time at all. Just don't know.
Yeah, I think that it's kind of odd decisions here from M8M. In any case, the resource advantage will probably remain pretty consistent unless there's kills coming out. But the resource advantage really isn't the problem. It's like you said, one of these teams is going to hit their timing window a little bit faster if all other things are equal. So, I don't know. Going to be kind of odd. And of course, the resource allocation and distribution is going to be off as well. Ophelia is kind of just taking a ton of damage from Pyromancer for no particular reason.
Yeah, but like, look at it. Pew swap jungles. He's like, alright, I'm not gonna play against you. If you got one camp in my jungle, you gotta be afraid of Pyromancer roaming. As soon as Silhouette goes missing from middle, you gotta be afraid. So, Pew's just free farming his way. Ophelia's not really finding any farm, and if you keep an eye on the XP and gold, it's gonna start shifting in towards Excellent's favor. And I just don't understand. Like, get Ophelia, Astrolabe, Mana Ring, your team is gonna have a huge teamfight presence, whereas Silhouette's gonna be useless at that point.
Yeah.
And I just really don't like this decision at all. Yeah.
It's rough, and we'll see if M8M does try to make any kind of changes. Now, with that being said, if they end up winning one of these lanes pretty effectively through kills, that could certainly turn the tides. You expect Corrupt the Disciple to win here in the bottom 14-5 in terms of CS, and Bubbles at 8-3, so doubling his opponent's CS, but if he can get a kill somehow, that would be huge.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Bubbles is doing really well down here. Considering he's up against the CD, CD's usually like, he just puts on Conduit, runs after you, and then you gotta stay out of lane for 20 seconds, approximately. And that's not really happening right now. Pew is down here, able to help Bubbles. It makes a big difference. CD's gotta play a bit more passive, Bubbles is gonna get a little bit more farm. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Prisoner's farming away, and so is Silhouette middle. So right now, Excellent are doing good in all three lanes, and they're farming the jungle faster. And this is all due to the way the lanes are set up.
I'm very distracted now by what appears to be a torch that Patriot Bubbles throws.
Really?
Yeah, he throws... I guess he's got a torch in his hand, and he throws the torch. I always thought he just, like, threw a water ball thing. There's definitely a torch in there. I don't know. Sometimes pauses get me very distracted by those kinds of things, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one does pan out. Pharaoh, he's going to be suffering for the foreseeable future in middle lane, although if he does manage to grab a 4-minute rune here, that could be big, and especially if he's able to hit level 6 and then use that 4-minute rune to execute a gank, he could really turn the tide in either the top or the middle, or top or bottom lanes.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that most muchachos have going for them is that they got, in their mid lane, they got a hero that's going to be roaming. They got the Pharaoh that's going to be trying to set up kills, whilst Excellent kind of has a static hero in mid. They got the hero that's going to have level advantages, that's going to have early farm. Is not a hero that can run around and set up kills effectively. Whilst that's exactly what M8M has. And they just, if they're able to use that, of course, they could work out. Getting Pharaoh early level 6, then swapping your Pebbles middle lane to free farm could work. Bottom lane though.
Yeah, they're gonna put some pressure onto CD. I don't see them killing him.
Onto it.
Oh, he's not gonna turn this one around. Has the health potion, so he's gonna be just fine. That was really awkward, to be honest. Like, the minions were so far out of position from Pew. They didn't have the auto attack damage to bring him down. I feel like that was just kind of a waste of time. Oh, they grab Master of Arms up top. Beautiful stun coming in, and the Bloodlust is there. Very well done by the Hellborn team. Nice setup kill, and easy peasy.
Yeah, Prisoner is a strong laner, I've heard.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, middle lane Scylla could be in some trouble. She's going to be able to get the tree grapple. Wrath of the Pharaoh's up, but Dr. Obvious misses just a completely obvious hook. Pebbles is going to fall up top. I didn't catch that one on camera. What happened up there?
Nox landed another hook, basically. That was it. Nox lands a hook, Fine lands the stun. That's
there you go.
They walk him down. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
So, what should have been a kill in the middle lane, involving Ophelia, even coming over, that's a level 3 Ophelia, keep in mind.
Pew.
Definitely having some rough times yeah, Pew's going to be in some trouble. Corrupted Disciple's coming over. There's the Electric Tide going out. One auto from CD. And, okay, the Skeleton King goes the other direction. Ophelia,
take the kill.
It needs to get the kill. Yeah, there it is. The Skeleton King, I have no clue where that one's going, but Bubbles is going to get taken out before using a Shell Surf. So, a bit of a misplay there from Bassett's, and 2 kills going the way of M8M.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was from Bassett's at all. Like, just Shell Surf out? I don't know. Anyways,
he thought he was going to get a kill.
Now. Yeah, Ophelia's caught up to Pew now in levels. Like, this is a big deal. Just got XP from 2 kills, and that puts him up at level 5. Now we can effectively start pushing. And Pharaoh's got level 6. Pebbles not really doing great, but he's not doing terrible either, even though he died once. And I would just love to see them swap up the Pharaoh into kind of a roaming position and let Pebbles farm somewhere. Pebbles really most effective when he gets a blink early. When he doesn't get a blink early, he just does nothing. So
we're gonna try to get Pharaoh here, but Prisoner out of mana as a result of good wall of mummies there from Dr. Obvious. If he had had that hook, I think that would have maybe been a kill on the Pharaoh. That's level 4 Pyro that would have been there. But Pharaoh, pretty tanky guy now that he's level 6. And he's just gonna be sending off rockets, maybe looking for a kill or something. They're gonna try for Silhouette, but she's a little bit too quick.
Yeah, if a little bit better coordination there with the communication, they could have definitely gone for that. But yeah, no, so they're keeping their dual lane up top, and I mean, Pebbles is farming, the lane is at their tower. Silhouette,
Pharaoh?
not really finding.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there. He was manning up
good,
against a Prisoner, like with a double damage, activated the Hellfire, but didn't have the cooldown for a Wall of Mummies or the mana for a Wrath of the Pharaoh, so kind of awkward, but he's going to go ahead and shoot off one more rocket before he makes his way to town. But I'm right there with you. I'd like to see Pebbles be put in a position where he's going to be able to farm. Because Don Juano, you give him that portal key, you give him a decent amount of levels, and he will bring you kills. He will set you up good team fights, and so I'd like to see it. Even though he's using this avatar, which I'm personally not a big fan of. Nah.
Yeah, no.
He's so tiny.
I definitely agree.
And he's going to get hooked in. Bottom lane, there's a kill going on as well. Pebbles trying to turn this around, does have the double, but Bubbles goes down right there, so Pebbles has a combo available. They're just kind of waiting for Pyromancer to be in position. There's the Wrath of the Pharaoh coming in. Nice dodge on the hook, and the Chuck finishes off Pyromancer. So, well set up, but here comes the return kills. The Hellborn team going to be looking to find one. Wall of Mummies kind of awkward right there. Prisoner has another hook available. Pebbles did put a point in his ultimate here. There's the charge truck going down onto Silhouette. Pee-wee in some trouble and will get taken out by CD. Oh, Tempest ultimate! Was that interrupted? No, not casted.
It did not go off. Yeah.
And just like that, M8M, they've got the resource advantage.
Yeah. I don't know, like, you pick Silhouette. To me, that screams that you want a dodge fight.
Oh, really nice hook right there. And the tower, once again, not on the correct target, so Pebbles might be able to walk out of this one. Yep. That tower, man.
S2, guys.
Like, tower love
going
creeps. Like, if I'm in a tower and there's 27 creeps there, I will get attacked by that tower 100% of the time. But Don Juano is just having the time of his life right now. He's like, man, I guess this avatar, like, it's so ugly, even the tower doesn't want me.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I don't know. Tower, what's going on, buddy? Time to go home.
Tower, you're drunk.
But, exactly. No, but honestly, like, I feel like decision-making from both these teams is just not on top right now. That wasn't the team fight that Exxon wanted to take at all. They want to get the kill, and then they want to back up. Like, now they're in the position that,
I don't even
the
know
other
what's
team was
going
last
on.
time. They just
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just dodge fights. I don't think they need to keep the dual lane top. I don't know why they're doing this. Send your Pebbles to the middle lane. Get him farm. Get him a blink. Stack the jungle so we can farm that fast. And then start taking team fights. Like, I feel like their lineup is probably the lineup that's been played on Honcast the most. Like, they should understand the strategy by now. It should be very clear to them.
Oh, bottom lane, Bubbles is in a lot of trouble. Just use his shell to farm. The Electric Tide is going to miss. The Conduit goes up as well as the Overload. So, I mean, there's no surviving this for Bubbles. And, well,
yep.
Nice job from Ophelia coming in from the back. The captain here of M8M, Pi, is doing a very good job with his minions and retaining involvement. Almost 300 gold per minute. 3-0-1. Looking good.
Yep. And they're going for the first tower push of the game at 10 minutes in. I feel like this could have happened a lot earlier, but this is good. This is going to give Pebbles a bunch of gold. They need to keep going for these towers. 3 heroes up top now. Does Pharaoh have a TP? Yes. No, he doesn't. It's on cooldown. He TP'd for farm. You never want to do that as an initiator or flash counter ganker on your team. You gotta keep your TP off of cooldown so you're ready to TP in whenever it's necessary.
Oh, big hook up top.
And
nice Dragonfire stun. The prison break going off, so Pebbles not going to get stunned. Elemental Void going to connect this time. Pebbles will go down first, and Master of Arms likely going to fall. Oh, yeah. I'd say he's going to fall. Pyromancer's like, see ya. Got him, guys. No need to worry.
Yeah, now middle lane, they're going for a play here from Max Muchachos. Here we go. Is that not in tree grapple range? I think it is.
Yeah, he has the tree
Oh,
grapple,
they're locking
but
him down, though.
good lockdown coming in. So a very important kill into Silhouette. They retain the gold advantage, and they're going to try to trade a tower here. So top tower likely going to be taken out by Tempest and crew, but mid will fall quite quickly, and Pebbles, I feel like he could TP. Yeah, Pharaoh's going to be back up here in a second as well. I feel like they could TP and try to defend this top.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they definitely could. It seems like Master Arms and Pebbles are doing good enough of a job, though, to keep them away. And yeah, that actually ended up being really good for them. They did lose 2 heroes top, but Elemental Void was used, so this gives them a little bit of free space. And they took out bottom tower and they took out middle. Pebbles is not too far off of Blink now. He only needs 1,000 gold, so that's 1 triple stack Ancients. If they start working on it, Pebbles could have his Blink at 14 minutes.
Insania, can you press 3 for me really quick and tell me what you think?
What?
I guess Corrupted Disciples at 500 gold per minute.
He must have gotten the 2 tower kills, because last time I checked, he was not doing very well.
Yeah, he definitely
wow.
got a couple kills. He's been involved in 7 kills and 2 towers, so he's at 500 gold per minute now, which is a great place to be for Corrupted Disciple at 12 minutes in. Pebble's going to be dodging the hook up top. We'll take a Shackled here, and nothing else going to be coming in after that. So even though Pharaoh and Pebbles aren't really going to be getting into a snowball territory anytime soon, CD's doing all right. Up top, Prisoner going to get chucked back into a charge shot. There's a Wrath of Pharaoh. They're going to get a kill on a Nox here as well. Things are looking very good for M8M.
Yeah, I actually had not paid attention to that. He's like been the silent little hero of M&M down here.
And
really good job. Just needs to TP top now. Fight with his team.
That's a really...
Yeah, look at this.
Okay, Silhouette just used the tree grapple in the worst possible position. So Pee-wee goes down right there. That's the opposite of the play we saw in Bubbles, where he escaped last time. This time he was out of there, hit the wrong button, and got himself killed.
Yeah, I mean, we gave Teal player a lot of shit for his hack performance, but just look at this. Actually, I'm really impressed now with what's going on. He's super farmed, and look at this team. They're fighting 3 versus 5.
Oh, they're gonna get Prisoner as well, I think. Yeah, he gets the prison break off. He's trying to turn it around and is gonna put a lot of damage onto Pebbles. There's a nice wall of mummies, and Pharaoh gonna be running interference right there by Pharaoh, and Pebbles trying to get his way out of there as well. So it looks like it is gonna be Pharaoh and Pebbles most likely dying, but hey, your base.
Yeah, Pee-wee just TP top.
I think this is the tower.
It might not be the tower, but it's going to be a lot of damage on it at least. Here we go, some TP backs are happening. And this is probably going to they're just going to back off, they're not going to take the risk.
I think they're going to take the risk.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're definitely taking this risk. And there's the Elemental Void, so yep, Corrupted Disciple will likely...
Oh no, he's going to be sent. He's
going
to make it.
And he's just a tanky dude. He's like, guys, I'm level 11. I've got 1,300 life with vestments. Like, I'm not dying.
Yeah, no, they red shielded him and they sent him back with Ophelia. Ophelia, well, really good. They both get out. Pebbles now has Blink. So basically, all they want to do now is start going for the towers. Gather up, go as a team, and just go for those towers.
Yeah, and when you're comparing farm between carries right here, CD's double the farm of Silhouette.
Yeah, they kind of needed the inverse situation for this to really be good for Excellent. Silhouette requires a lot more farm, so she needs to farm a lot faster. But it's not happening, and now CD is miles ahead. And Nox honestly has been doing a great job on Prisoner. He's been landing a lot of really good hooks, and they've just been playing his role really, really well. But it's just not enough. Prisoner's kind of the kind of hero that you want to go team fight with. You want to team fight early with him, but they're not in a position where they can. They don't have the farm on their heroes. But I said this last game too, so. And they managed to turn that one around. Oh, unfortunate hook miss on Pharaoh.
Yeah, I wanted to get that Wrath of Pharaoh off. Unfortunately, for Dr. Obvious, his Wrath of the Pharaohs haven't been perfect, but he's been in good positions with the Wall of Mummies. The Rockets have been helping out quite a bit, so definitely staying involved, and his CS is actually pretty decent as well. 64 CS. Ophelia getting caught out here, trying to walk away from the prison break, and yep, able to get away, no problem from that. I feel like Prison Break is so hit or miss. Like, you either get like 4 players and then everybody gets stunned and then you kill everyone, or you get 1 or 2 people and they both just like, oh, I have 3 seconds to walk away before this actually does anything? Yeah. Okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah, but that's why you usually, like, when you see Bubbles, Prisoner, this is a really, really scary combo to play against in the early game before you get BKBs. What will happen is Bubbles kelp fields you, and then Prisoner runs in with his Prison Break. There's nothing you can do. You will get hit by it. Everybody caught in the kelp field will get hit by the Prison Break. So, they had a very scary combination, but they just weren't able to use it. And I really feel like a lot of that is due to the Silhouette pick. They picked a hero that wants to dodge teamfights and farm, whilst the rest of their team is screaming fight, fight, fight.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of counter synergy there. Whilst the Legion team, they pretty much got a straight up, we want to go team fight team. We got better initiation than you. We got more damage than you. We got a stronger carry than you. I just want to see them gather up and go.
Yeah, I think they might be waiting for a Dawnbringer here on Corrupted Disciple, which I think I might have preferred actually just a Firebrand into a Shrunken Head. At this point, he would be finishing the Shrunken Head in about another minute or two. And Firebrand, Shrunken Head, Energizer, level 13 Corrupted Disciple, 18 minutes in. It kills everything. Oh, really nice shot the Pharaoh. And, well, Hook going to be dragged in right there, but Tempest likely going to go down. Yeah, going to fall quite quickly. Nice Ophelia ultimate, and Pharaoh will survive now. They're going to get the kill into Prisoner, and even going to get some creeps here. Ooh, big pickoffs right there in favor of M8M.
Yeah, and right now they got a decision between go for the risky play, which is Kongor. They got a Pharaoh, they got Ophelia minions, they could go for it. Or the middle tier 2. It looks like they're just going to go for the middle tier 2. Oh, Pew. E. Sorry, Pew.
I'm like, Pew's dead. Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, Pew. He went in, but he swapped that right as Pebbles comboed him. And, but yeah, no, they're looking really good now. They did lose a bottom tower, though. So, Bastos did his best of... Yeah, I don't know.
I just kind of shocked myself right now. There was a show on American internet, or American cable, called Ed, Edd n Eddy. And this is actually Pew Pew and Pewy. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
Pew.
Yeah, it's great. Oh man, I'm really pleased with myself right now. I'm gonna give myself a high five. Yeah.
You haven't screwed it up a single time though, so I mean that deserves some credit.
Well, they're very different people, so I'm able to generally keep it pretty straight.
Yeah. No, but anyways, Pewy sitting on. I mean, wow. Yeah, Pewy's going for the BKB, hopefully, with that, what is it called? Mighty Blade.
Yeah.
But honestly, it doesn't really do what Silhouette wants to do. Like, he's not going to be that scary Silhouette that we've seen from, like, Noob G and other heroes and the players in the past, like Haxorin. I just really don't feel like it was the right hero for this game.
I completely agree with you. Didn't work in with their synergy whatsoever, and they're paying the price right now. That's not to say that if this goes hyper late game, like I'm talking past Super and past Ultra, like we're going all the way to hyper late game. Like I'm talking 70 minutes, like everybody's level 25. Maybe Silhouette would be in a good position right there to take on Corrupted Disciple, but maybe not. CD's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, look, the hero is so good against single sources of damage. Like, you just put the conduit on them and they're gone. Especially with the change where you can't BKB purge it off. You can't. The only way to block it is Nullstone, and Nullstone's kind of bad because you can remove it with pretty much any spell from their team. And then he can just conduit it anyways. And even if he doesn't conduit the Silhouette, he can still get so much damage to like actually be able to stand up against her. Anyways, this is a good play from M8M. They push out middle before they go for the top push, which is a complete right play. I like the response from Excellent. They're going for bottom pushes. It feels like in both these games, Excellent has like in the early game kind of been trolling around, not really doing what they're supposed to do. But as soon as it hits a certain point, they just start making the right decisions. And oh, here we go. Pharaoh initiating bottom lane.
Yeah, he's going to go in right here. The Wrath of the Pharaoh does connect on the Pyromancer, and Pyro going to fall. Bubble's going to have to Shell Surf on out of there. Drop the Kelp Field before. Oh, that was an interesting chuck, but nice portal key from Bubbles prior. Oh, he's going to be in some trouble right here, though. The Conduit goes up, and Bubbles will fall. Up to 10,000 gold lead now, and keep in mind, Ophelia was not even there. She was farming out the opposing team's jungle. They're continuing to expand on this resource advantage, and it's going from really good to even better right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking fantastic. They got a real hard carry this game. Last time they had 2 semi-carries, and he's doing great. He's going for the BKB finally. He did not finish the Dawnbringer, which I really, really like. Hopefully they go for a Congo play here with the DD rune that's spawning. Get some wards up. Push out middle lane, push out bottom lane, go for Kongor. It should die very, very quickly to all the Ophelia minions and the heroes that they have on their team.
Yeah. I really like that choice out of Pharaoh, the barbed armor right there.
Yeah. He did go for the Stackstone earlier, which just bulks him up a lot. Helps him with his pushes. Kyle always talks about this, I'm not, but team fight item.
Oh, double damage, Corrupted Disciple, gonna get hooked in right here. Might turn this around. Combo gonna be going out onto Tempest here in the background as Corrupted Disciple is trying to go hard. Wrath of Pharaoh is gonna connect. They're really trying to finish off Tempest, and I think they're gonna be able to. Yes, barbed armor in the meteor, and CD's just going for racks right here. Pharaoh is absorbing all the damage, and oh, the Glyph Fortification going off. It's time for M8M to back off and reset this one, I think. Never mind, Pebbles gonna get the combo in 2 right here. There's the Electric Tide, we'll clean up 2 as well. Prisoner gonna go down as well, and it's just Silhouette now. Multiple buybacks are coming in, but the racks are down. Bubbles and Prisoner are back up. There's the hook onto 3 of them. Silhouette trying to go hard, but Corrupted Disciple hitting hard, 230 damage. Able to get 4, might get the Annihilation right here, and yes, he is! Going hard, Silhouette buys back. That's a total of 3 buybacks. Chucks him forward onto a creep. Double racks are down. Aiden, I think M8M is kind of taking a victory lap.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna get the W. They're not throwing this time. I was a little bit surprised. The hook there on CD was like, I'm like, okay, now CD's gonna conduit and he's gonna do a million damage, but instead he ran out, which was a little bit anticlimactic, but it ended up working out really well for them anyways. And Annihilation, they got the 2 racks. CD is huge. I don't think there's any way of, oh, they have one more team stopping him. They need a pew hole. They need
the God
5-man hole.
They absolutely do.
They need the pew hole.
They absolutely do. He brought it yesterday and was almost able to take a game off of Lions, but
yeah,
not quite. Ophelia just picks up the Abyssal Skull. I love that pickup. I really like the item pickups that are coming out from this Hellborn team, or excuse me, the Legion team right now. Pharaoh is trying to get good position on Tempest to get a kill right here. I think that's it. Oh, just barely wasn't able to get it, and now feeling...
Now it's gonna come.
Yeah, gonna try... Maybe.
Or not. He's just playing it safe. I think that's fine. There's no need for him to make a play. They're doing really good. You can just wait for his team. Pebbles got BKB now. CD got BKB now. Just take it calm, collect the team fight, push out middle, wait for bottom to push in, take Congo, and then go top and end the game. There's just really... There's no way of them losing the game if they just play it correctly. They don't need to do anything hasted. Don't go for the big plays. I know my own team in the same position. We have tendencies to start trying to go for the big plays and the flashy plays, and then we just die and come behind. So, just they need to stay focused.
Oh, they absolutely do.
And
Pharaoh has been chilling up here for so long. Gonna get the offensive master's call here and try to run, but gets snagged a little bit. There's the Glacial Blasts, and now Pharaoh gonna activate the barbed armor. Pebbles is coming in. That was, I guess, a bait. And the hook onto Pharaoh. He's gonna get the Wrath of the Pharaoh off immediately before dying, perhaps. Tempest is gonna be able to survive. Pharaoh will go down. Bubbles taking a lot of damage. Pyromancer's gone. Corrupted Disciple looking for more as he's was charged up there for a little bit with the conduit. And Prisoner gonna be able to TP on out of there as well. I'm really surprised the Minotaur didn't stun earlier. Okay. There was 3 people on top of you, Minotaur. Why didn't you stun?
I don't know. Pebbles had a stun as well. Like, it was just
a sloppy
decision to go for the toss. Yeah. But no, okay. So this is the resources. There's 17,000 gold ahead. They have 60% of the total resources gained in this game. It's just so difficult to throw when you have a carry and he's farmed and you're this far ahead and you're going up against Silhouette. Like, it's they have everything they need. I just can't. If I was Team Excellent right now, if this wasn't like a best out of 2 and like this was my only way of qualifying, I would have just tapped out.
Yeah, I think that I agree with you. This is definitely a game that does not look very easy to win. I mean, it's possible, but it would be a pretty massive comeback as PB needs to reconnect right there. Thanks to the pause, the Legion team. Legion team paused for that. I don't even know what's going on. But in any case, well, do want to take this moment real quick, like, guys, to actually break down where we are in the group stages. Going to go ahead and bring up the groups here. Group standings in Group B. Our next match, our final match in Group B, it's going to be IG versus TMSR. And your team going to be taking on TMSR as soon as we're wrapped up here. And the winner of that is going to be going in first place. They're going to get the top seed going into death matches. Absolute Legends already secured third. TCAG is out, but 1 and 2 still up for grabs.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very fun game to watch. I was telling you in the break, I think us and TMSR is probably the most even game you can find right now. And it really just comes down to the day. I think it's gonna be two really great matches. And I really hope all the viewers stay tuned for that. I think it's gonna be so much fun to watch. I wish I could watch it too.
Wish you could watch it instead of having to play it? No.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Like, sure.
All right, and in Group A, this is where things stand currently. Justice League 3-1, Lions 5-1. They of course split their series. Excellent currently at 1-2. M8M at 0-5. If the Masked Muchachos were to win right here, that would put them at 1-5, meaning that if Justice League wins their match 2-0, we would go into double tiebreakers. Justice League Lions tied for first, Excellent and M8M tied for third. And then both of those would have to go into best of 3 tiebreakers.
That would be so much fun to watch. Like, it's a death match to get to the real death match.
That's insane!
Like, how exciting. Yeah.
Oh, man. So good. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not had your fill of Han this weekend, we got more coming tomorrow. We got the Sound Blaster Heroes League round of 8 in the playoffs going to be starting tomorrow. Full schedule along with some video interviews with both Swindlemelons and Hanskin about their teams, their choices of who they want to play there in the round of 8. That's going to be released immediately following our presentation of DreamHack qualifiers here today. So the action just does not stop, Aiden. 7 days of Sound Blaster Heroes League action starts tomorrow, culminating in a best-of-5 grand finals, $15,000 in cash on the lines. Then you got 1 day of a break before you get into the death matches. 3 back-to-back days of best-of-5s. Winner goes to DreamHack. Loser, they're going to have to try again if they're a Nordic team. If not, you're done.
Or you pay plane tickets and go to the BYOC.
That's true.
Because there is
That's
2
true.
BYOC slots.
That
right?
doesn't sound as epic, though.
No, it definitely does not.
It sounds really ominous.
Sorry. Yeah.
But,
But no, okay, another question, Beef. If we played TMSR 1-1, do we have to play each other in another best of 3?
yep.
Oh my god. This has the potential to be so incredibly epic.
It has the potential to be a lot of ties and then a lot of tiebreakers.
A lot.
I'm just really
Yeah.
glad that we're not doing tiebreakers by kill death, as was kind of stated earlier.
Yeah. I mean, my team actually, we already counted on the kill death ratios and everything. I think we had to like get 20 more kills and deaths against TMSR for it to tilt into our favor. So
Wow.
I'm definitely happy for this.
Yeah.
I think it's much better anyways. Like from an objective point of view too. Like
I mean, if it's a 3-way tie and you have to move on like 2 hours later to meet your schedule, yeah, you have to sort it by KD. But in this case, you got 11 days between the groups and the death matches. You got plenty of time to play some tiebreaker matches. But when are you going to find the time to broadcast them? Like, is the real question here. Like, we're going to be pulling like 12-hour days broadcasting Han for the next 10 days. Han-tober, baby!
October. Yeah. Anyways, Mas Muchachos gathering up for top push. I like this play. Did they get the token or not? Okay, no, they skipped that. I think they could easily go for the token first. But the right play right now is just siege. Don't rush into the base. Wait for bottom to start pressuring Excellent. As soon as the hero runs down bottom, they start putting some damage on the tower. Just slow play it. Don't take any risks, and they're gonna be golden.
That was really close to hooking in Pharaoh. I mean, he's of course the target that you probably want the least. And he's picked up a Mighty Blade, so maybe even going for a Shrunken Head here would be kind of an interesting choice. Maybe a Brutalizer, that'd be fun, but no. We'll have to see about that one. And they're certainly slow playing it, knowing that this is their ticket to forcing another best of 3 here. Or maybe forcing another best of 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Depending on how Excellent versus Justice League goes. Which, oh my god, I wish we could cast 2 matches at once, because both of them are so important.
Yeah, it's kind of poor scheduling, honestly. I feel like the 2 biggest matches in each group are kind of playing out last, same time.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I think Pharaoh's a pretty good hook target if they could get him there. Because he's really the one guy that usually, like, the way teams work is you have this one guy that's assigned. You are the one that cancels Tempest ultis, okay? That is your job. Sender's like, yeah, alright, I got it. Or, like, whoever has, like, a stun available. Somebody will usually sit out and wait. And Pharaoh kind of feels like that kind of a hero simply because he can do it from anywhere. He has such long range. He can be, like, fighting even with his Hellfire. And then he can still cancel the Tempest ulti. And he just provides so much, even when he's out of the fight with a rocket.
Oh.
So,
he had a little bit of vision right there. I was thinking that he might go for a Wrath of the Pharaoh. Going to shoot off a rocket as well. I think the Wrath of the Pharaoh initiation there could have been very dangerous, but also had the potential to initiate a very strong fight. Now they're coming around the other side. He's got to wait on the initiation until his team's going to be ready there to follow up or grab an extremely important hero like that Prisoner or the Tempest. And he's going to go in on Prisoner right here. Activates the Barbed Armor immediately and going to wait for his team to get up there. Pebbles is going to go for the deeper initiation here. Misses the stun. And Goo going to be going out. This is a bad initiation into the Elemental Void right here. Ophelia needs to get out of there and activate the ultimate. Pebbles is in a lot of trouble. Tempest going to go down though. And now Corrupted Disciple going hard. Only hitting for about 200 right now. Not charged up with the Conduit, but it's enough. Down goes Silhouette. And the tower now going to be the next target here for the Legion squad. They're going to try to bring down this tower and clean up the game. Buyback on Tempest. There's the hook onto Ophelia, but probably not the best target. Double combo coming in there on Pebbles. Up and down. Slam dunk. And Tempest Pyro will die. Vote to concede is thrown up. And it looks like this one could be over. Bassett's maybe going to go down right here. Vote to concede not passing just yet. Prisoner gonna get a hook, but he might get turned on right here. But that's it. Team Excellent gonna go ahead and let this one finish up 1-1. And the Master Muchachos put their first kill on the board, and now it all comes down to Excellent versus Justice League to see how Group A plays out.
Yeah. They were playing it slowly. They weren't really forcing the fight, and I thought, you know what, guys, bottom lane's pressuring. You guys can just wait. You guys can just do Congo or let bottom lane pressure Excellent. And as soon as Excellent goes back, you finish off Kong. Instead, they go for the brave play. They jump on the Prisoner. I think that's the one hero, if anything, that Pyro can just jump on. Because you know that Prisoner won't hook you in even deeper. But the game really came down to the resource advantage in the end. CD didn't get any conduits off, and that's basically what makes the hero a carry in the late game. And he still was out damaging everybody in the game. So it's just nothing that Excellent really could have done.
Pretty strong.
Fairly strong hero.
It certainly is, but that's how things are going to end up. The Master Muchachos will finish the group stage 1-5, but they're not out of it. They've got to rely on excellent loot.